This week on Creative Living with Lynn Lilly, we kick off the show in the rosier side of life with good news stories. Dasher Creations is showing us how to put those old socks to good use. Chef Jack is showing us how to decorate a cake with this year's top trend. I'm showing you how to take coffee filters and turn them into flowers perfect for Mother's Day. MomsKloset is in the house showing us how to use balloons to create one of the most popular decorations for event decor. As you guys just heard, we have a great show planned for you today. If you're new to the show, welcome. I'm so excited you're here. Welcome to the Craft Squad. I would love to know who's watching, so in the comments, give me a shout out. Tell me where you're watching from. I'm watching along with you, so we can have a whole conversation in the comments. And if you've got questions as we go through the show, post those and we'll answer them right away. Okay, guys, so you know I've been kind of crazy and busy lately, so I decided that we were going to have a staycation. Brennan was totally on board. So we had a staycation at home and did some fun things around the house. And you know what? It was really refreshing to kind of just slow down and chill out as a family. So I highly recommend you do it sometime. Okay, so you know the glue gun has been out of stock. Yep, still out of stock, but you can find out when it's coming back in stock and be one of the first ones to know if you head over to surebonder.com/LynnLilly. You'll get a notification when this guy is back in stock. And I know we have a ton of people asking about it, so I think it's going to sell pretty fast when we get him back in stock. But thanks to those of you that already have the glue gun, keep sharing and tagging me in your project photos. I love to see what things you're doing with it and share it with our community. Okay, last reminder, head over to craftboxgirls.com. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button to get our newsletter. We send out 1 to 2 newsletters a month, sometimes a little less because I get a little busy, but it's a great way to get some behind the scenes fun. You hear from me directly, and then I also post our top projects in there. Okay, let's kick off the show with some good news stories with Rosanna. My favorite way to start off every show with you.
Hi, oh, thanks.
And the rosier side of life.
Yay.
Rosanna, Penna, Florida, everyone. I like how that sounds. Just rolls off your tongue.
It's very long.
But I like it. All right, what are we talking about today?
So let me ask you, do you like talking to strangers on a plane?
Well, you know I fly a lot. Sometimes. But a lot of times, like, I just get on and I want to put my earphones on because I want to just, like, Netflix and chill by myself. And want to be in the zone.
Yeah, I totally get it. And sometimes I just want to be in my own bubble. But let me tell you about this wonderful couple. Their name is Dustin and Karen Moore.
Okay.
And they were flying Southwest. And they were flying from, I know, I love Southwest too. They were flying from Colorado to California.
Okay.
And a flight attendant named Jenny noticed that they had an infant with them. And so Jenny was talking to Dustin and was like, oh, what prompted you to bring, your small baby on the plane?
Yeah, because you don't normally fly with babies. That's
right,
small,
that's
right?
small. It was a newborn. So immediately he kind of gave the shortened version of their adoption story of 9 years. So I know that's a long time, and they just had their wonderful blessing and they have a new brand new daughter. And so they were like, oh, that's so great.
So they were picking up their baby and flying back with their baby.
Flying back from California to Colorado.
So
one of the attendants, another attendant got on the PA and said, we have a special guest. And they named their daughter, and they also share the story of, we have these new parents as they welcome and bring home their new adopted baby. And everybody in the plane was like clapping in the cabin, like, that's so great. Like that's awesome. Well, the attendants started passing out the cocktail napkins. And they were asking all of the guests to write some advice and well wishes to the new parents.
That's so fun.
And so, in a place where you think that, the world is kind of mean. Like,
yeah,
it just
people
shows
are mean when they travel.
It just shows like how kind people can really be. And so now the family has this
stack of
scrapbook.
napkins. Oh,
yeah, they have
love
this
that.
scrapbook of all these great advice and well wishes for the new family. So.
Oh, that is so fun. I will give shout outs to Southwest. Like
Yes.
they do fun stuff like that all the time.
All
and
the time.
They try and make your flight a little bit less crappy than, because flying can be crappy and traveling and people are in bad moods. But I just feel like they do a really good job of making those little moments special or calling people out.
Yeah,
so props to them.
Yeah, and creating those special experiences for everyone on the plane. So.
Yeah, I mean, even when they get on and like sing on the microphone,
yes.
it makes me so happy.
Yes.
I'm a Southwest girl. I love it. All right, I'm going to head to the craft room to get my craft on with Dasher Creations. But before I do, we would love to know if you guys have any stories that you want us to share. Maybe it's something out of your community or a story you saw online. Please tag us or post it in the comments or send us a direct message. We'd love to share good news from your community.
Yes.
And if you're just tuning into the show, make sure you tell us where you're watching from. We love to hear from you and we want to chat with you in the comments. Yep. All right, let me head to the craft room.
See ya.
See ya. Okay, so for those of you that don't know Shaniqua, I was doing Instagram earlier and I was like, I think I have a girl crush on her. I love you. She's amazing. Okay, so if you've not seen her on our show before, remind our viewers what to do and who you are.
Hi guys, I am Shaniqua Dasher with Dasher Creations. I have a company called, or a program called Calculate and Create, where we integrate math and crafting with kids from a perspective of an entrepreneur. So I'm really, really excited to be here.
I love it. And we're doing something fun that you did with your daughter, right?
Oh my God. Yeah, actually I did it with my daughter and my son. But so fun. My son made a lot of mess, but we had a great time.
You know, sometimes the mess is fun.
So we made these adorable little sock bunnies. And they even have little tails on
They're
them.
so cute.
And this is actually my daughter. So this is the one she made. I told her she did such a great job.
She
did hers with a white sock and she colored it in with marker. So
good job, girlfriend. That is so cute.
So proud of Kayla. So
love it. So this is if you got an extra sock.
Yes.
The washing machine ate one.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you do with the other one.
I literally have a whole cubby full of
one sock. The washing machine does eat them.
They do.
I don't know who's in there grabbing them, but they do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what do we need?
So all we have to do, what we need is a pair of scissors,
okay,
a little string, socks, of course. And you can use a variety of materials. So you can either use bath salt. This is Epsom salt. Or you can also use rice. I used rice with my 2-year-old. And for me, I used the Epsom salt. And my daughter used rice as well. And that's just safer to use rice. Yeah, it's safer to use rice because if they put it in their mouth, guess what? Rice is not going to kill you.
Right, yeah. So if you're using with the teeny kids, use some rice.
And then I have a little bonus. If you make a bunny for a grown-up, you can actually add some essential oil. Actually, it could be for a kid or a grown-up. You can add some essential oils inside of your whatever solution you use. And it makes one of those aromatherapy, nice smelling little bunnies that you can warm up in the microwave
and
put
snuggle with it.
Put it on your neck, put it anywhere.
I love it.
We're literally going to do 4 steps, super simple. The first thing we're going to do is measure and feel.
Okay.
The next thing we'll do is tie.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing we'll do is cut and draw a face. And then we're done.
Easy peasy. Let's do it.
Easy peasy. So what would you like? A pink or
Of course I want pink.
teal?
You know me.
Pink, here we go. And I'm going to do my teal superstar socks.
These
so
socks
this is
are
going to be a
soft.
cute little, these are super soft. And guess where they came from?
Dollar.
Tree.
I knew you were going to say Dollar Store.
So this is a very inexpensive craft. So what you need is material.
Cups. Get you your
so
cups.
What you need is 2 cups of whatever you're filling it with. So go ahead and take your sock.
Oh, okay.
And put it around the lip of the cup. So this holds it up for you.
I was actually thinking I was going to make a terrible mess
while
I was putting the stuff in there.
See there?
Brilliant.
Just put it in the cup and you're good. All right. And then I had much smaller cups. And then this is a 1/2 cup measuring cup.
So this is smart to teach the kids how to measure.
Mm-hmm. So I did a 1/2 cup on purpose because we have to figure out how many 1/2 cups we need to fill up 2 cups.
We need 4.
Yes, we need 4. So if you need any assistance with it, you can use those little cups. Okay. Otherwise, you should be good and just dump it on in.
I'm here to make the mess.
Hey.
Shake it down.
1/2 cup.
Sometimes making the mess while you're crafting is more fun, right?
It is.
And then you teach the kids how to.
And then I'm at the top right now, so what I'm going to do is slide my sock up a little bit just to give it some room.
And if you kind of shake it a little bit, it comes down, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I had a hard time putting my cup back. There we go.
Oh, I'm almost at the top.
There we go.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake.
Shake,
Okay.
shake, shake. There we go.
All right, you think that's full enough?
It should be.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
nope.
Nope, a little more.
A little bit more. Did you get your 2 full cups?
No, I think I'm a half.
If
cup
you have
short.
2 full cups, then it'll be good.
I think I'm a half a cup short.
Because he needs to have a body and a head.
Oh, got it.
Yep. Get it in there, and then there you go. So if you get your cup in there, and then, yeah.
Okay. All right, ready?
So here we go.
Girl.
Boom.
This is called a helping hand
There
from
we
a
go.
friend. Okay, that is
There we
my
go.
2 cups.
Hey, now we got a big fluffy bunny.
Okay.
Right? So then what you're going to do, make sure the heel of the sock is toward the back, just in case we have any puckering issues.
Yep.
And then you're going to squeeze it to make a
To
head
head.
and a body.
Okay.
So you don't want the body to be the same size as the head. The head should be a little bit smaller than the
Got
body.
it.
And then we can do helping hand again.
Okay.
So I'll help you tie.
All right. So we're tying in 2 spots?
Yep, we're tying in 2 spots. Well, yeah, 2 spots at the top and the middle. So here, we're going to tie in the middle. So we're going to create our head.
Great working together skills.
Working together.
This girl is like my favorite. She dances with me. She sings with me.
There we go. And then I'm going to knot it to make sure it doesn't come loose.
Okay. And then we do one at the top.
do one at the top.
Okay. I could probably do this one. Let's do
There you
this
go.
one myself while you get started on yours.
All right. And then I will do the same. Let me go ahead and cut a piece of string.
I
There
love
we
it.
go.
You could probably have the kids measure out the string too.
Yeah,
right?
the kids can measure out the string. They can measure out their sand or their Epsom salt or whatever they use to rice.
Oh, the heel's gonna be the face. I mean, I've looked at your sample, but now I'm seeing it as the bunny is over here with me.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
I've got a little tie. I tied it towards the front, but that's okay. It could be like the bow on his head. All right.
And you got yours tied at the top.
And then,
okay. So now all you need to do is cut it down the center.
okay.
So
So
here.
like right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's his ears.
All the way.
How
Yep.
stinking cute.
And then give it a little cut to angle and then
Okay.
a cut to an angle. And those are pretty sharp, so you should be good.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that's so cute.
And those are my sewing
Oh my
scissors.
gosh, Shaniqua, I love this.
Super fun, super quick, super easy, perfect in time for Easter.
Family crafting day.
Yes.
And I mean, you could invite the friends over and do this as like a group event.
They had such a great time. And yeah, I probably actually will invite Kayla's friends over. Oh gosh, she's going to hear that.
Kayla, hold your
Well,
mom to that.
Now I'm inviting Kayla's friends
Friends
over so we can make these bunnies all together.
I love it. And Kayla, you did such a good job. That is amazing. It looks super cute.
All right, so add your little eyes and a little X for the mouth, and you're good.
All right, so while I'm adding my eyes, Shaniqua, remind our viewers where they can follow you, learn more about Calculate and Create, and you've got some fun stuff happening.
Oh my gosh, I do. So you can follow me at Dasher Creations and at Calculate and Create on all social media platforms. That's Facebook, Instagram, all that fun stuff. So go over there and follow me. And I actually have a children's business fair coming up soon. So this is actually one of the items that I would work with the students to market as they could sell. And so we have a children's business fair coming up on June the 13th. And so you can go over to my website and there'll be more information about it there. www.dashercreations.com.
I love it. This is so cute. And I love like teaching kids to make things that they could sell and turning them into little mini entrepreneurs.
Absolutely.
Girl,
It's
I
the
love it. You
coolest
got to
thing
teach them
ever.
young, right?
Teach them young. They don't have to be in your pockets. They can make their own money.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute. All right, hippity hop, hippity hop, hippity hop, hippity hop. All right, guys, if you haven't told us where you're watching from, tell us in the comments. Show Shaniqua some love and go like Dasher Creations. All right, I'm headed to the kitchen to see Chef Jack.
See you later. Hippity hop.
Chef Jack, how are you?
Lynn, how are you? Nice to see you.
Good. So I'm so excited because you said we're kind of talking the tie-dye trend today.
Yeah, well, we got spring coming up. We've got summertime coming up. We've got lots of fun colors and stuff. So one of the things that we can do to help emphasize our cakes and our pies, especially our icebox style pies that are cold, is to create a nice little topping for them that is sort of like a tie-dye multicolored glaze.
I love that. Tie-dye's hot this year throughout every industry, baking, food, fashion, crafts. So what's happening over there and what do we do to get started?
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take some food coloring.
Okay.
And we've got some too. We're going to use these bowls.
Yep.
I have got a base mix here that I have warmed up in a hot water bath.
Okay.
And this is basically simple syrup,
Okay.
chocolate, white chocolate, and sweetened condensed milk.
Okay.
And this is our fundamental glaze. And there's also gelatin in here. Gelatin has been dissolved in here. That's what's going to help give it the
just like plain gelatin, no flavor.
plain unflavored gelatin. So I'm going to pour a little bit into here
Okay.
and a little bit into here.
This is super
And a
cool.
little bit into here. And this is our base. Like I said, this is our base. This won't really produce anything other than a light colored, maybe even a white glaze if we were to put it on there because of the white chocolate that's in there.
Got it.
So it'll basically stay about that color. But what we can do to fun it up is we'll take
Our food coloring.
our food coloring. We'll just add a few drops.
Okay, so I'm
going to do a green.
Is that good, do you think? Maybe
I think so. We'll stir it up and then we'll see what the intensity is.
Okay.
And all we have to do is just kind of pour this over.
Okay, I'm going to
Kind of
watch
like
you
this.
before I start.
Kind of looking like egg yolk.
Okay, so I'm going to just,
Yep.
can I start?
Yep, go ahead.
This is so cool. Okay. And you know what? This is fun that you could do it with the kids
It
too,
is, it
right?
is.
Okay. All right, Chef Jack,
As
let's
you
go
can
take these to the fridge.
Okay.
We're going to let it set and we'll be right back in just 1 minute.
All right.
All right, Chef Jack, these look so cool.
Yeah, aren't they neat? They
And
got
they're
all
so
these
like
little tie-dye
retro
colors.
fun. Okay,
They are.
so what is next?
Now, what you can do is we put on just one little layer. You could go back with multiple layers, or you could take a little whisk. You know, we've got some of this stuff left over. You could do a little bit of that.
To kind of add a second layer design to it.
Yeah, just to have a little bit more fun with it. Plus,
Cool.
we've got this stuff, and it's not going
And this
anywhere.
has actually gotten a little bit more gelatiny, so you don't have to
Right.
really worry about that kind
And
of
it's going to
setting.
give us a slightly different technique, or give us a slightly different appearance. It'll still kind of soften and mold against there.
Yeah. Chef Jack, remind our viewers where they can follow you and also find out about local classes that you have going on here in Atlanta.
Okay. I'm available at chefjackatl.com. That's where you can find out catering classes, events, things that I'm involved in, and new recipes that I'm putting online, and also allthingspie.com, which is where I experiment with pies and quite often learn about as much as I try to explain and teach.
Cool. All right, I'm going to take a bite of this. And guys, if you were just tuning in, make sure you tell us where you're watching from. And if you've tried to decorate a cake like this, I don't know, were you successful? Let us know. I'm going to take a bite and head over to the craft room to show you how to craft with your coffee filters. All right, guys, so as you just saw with Chef Jack, tie-dye is a trend this year. From craft supplies to food to clothes, it's everywhere and people are loving it. We're bringing it back. So I love Crayola. Clearly, you guys know that. And Crayola has these create-it-yourself projects on their website. I shared some of them a few weeks ago on a live with Crayola, so I wanted to do one of them today. You can actually get the full tutorial to make this on their website, but I'm going to show you today how you can do it and two things that you can do with them. So what you need is some coffee filters. So just regular old coffee filters that you probably have a bazillion of or a ton come in here, or you can get them at the dollar store too. You're going to need Crayola Ultra Clean Washable Markers, which if you've got kids, I'm sure you have those handy. And you're going to need some paper towels, and then I've got a actual top to a tub that I kind of use to craft on, so you're going to want to cover your surface with something. So start by picking out some colors. So you can do 1, 2, 3, really however many colors you fancy. So you can do a couple things. You can do a kind of circular swirl, but you want to get some good color onto your coffee filter. So this is obviously a project that's aimed at kids, but the whole family can do it together, which is what I love about the Crayola Create It Yourself projects. There's a whole ton of them on their website too, by the way, but this is one of my faves. Okay, so I added in a whole bunch of color, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you two ways you can do this. So I'm going to go ahead and actually fold this up in half, and then in half again, and in half again. Now I've got just a mason jar full of water here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this down into my water, and you'll kind of see the magic happening, right? So that color is spreading, and it's leaving a little bit in my jar, which is okay. So you want to have a paper towel covered surface ready. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, I'm going to lay it back out, and I'm going to let it dry. So you can kind of do a bunch of these at the same time. And remember, if you get it on your hands, no big deal, but like check out that cool design that we got just from doing that. So way one, all right, I'm going to put this guy over here, and I am going to let him dry. So the other way that you can do it is, again, lay out some paper towels so you've got your surface covered, and take another coffee filter, kind of open it up so it's a little bit flat, and then take your markers, pick your colors. I'm going to use my pink again, and I am going to just kind of color from the center out like that, and I'm going to leave some space in between. I'm going to alternate with my teal and just kind of do what I think looks like tornadoes. So just a little bit of color here, here. And again, you don't have to follow this pattern. You can really lay the color on these any way that you see fit. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna fill in right here with a little more pink, and I'm doing 2 colors. You can do more if you want. So put that right there. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna keep this laying flat on my paper towel, and I'm gonna take a paintbrush, and I'm just gonna use the same water because I'm using pink, but I'm gonna take this, get my paintbrush nice and wet, and I am going to start to brush on some water to move my color around. So I'm gonna brush it on my teal, and this will help loosen your color since these are washable, right? You add water to them, it loosens them up. And do this all the way around and kind of spread my colors out until I get the design that I want. So it's totally up to you how much you want to do it, but you can kind of see the effect that you start to get, okay? So now you let them dry, right? So do a whole batch of these at the same time. And I've got a ton of them right here. So you guys can kind of see all of the different options that you can kind of have some fun with. We've got some pinks and some oranges, some greens and some blues, tons of different things that you can do with them. So, and you can make a ton of these at the same time. So once they're completely dry, we're gonna make some flowers. So what you'll need for this is you'll need some glue and some pipe cleaners. So I'm gonna take my flower and I'm literally just going to kind of pinch it in the center and gather it together. Now you can do one of them at a time, or if you want to do a few, you can. So you can kind of gather them together like that, hold them closely together, and I'm going to add in one more to just make like a little mini bouquet. All right, so once you get them together, what you're going to want to do is take your pipe cleaner, and this is if you want to really make them into a bouquet. Show how I have them pinched. We're going to take our pipe cleaner, and I'm going to pinch off that bottom with my pipe cleaner. And if you get it tight enough, you may not have to use glue, but if you don't, you can just take your hot glue gun, and parents, this would be your spot right here, or you can use some school glue with it, either way, to secure it, and then you get these really fun flowers that you can turn into a bouquet like you see here, or you can create a wreath. So the wreath was what was on the Create It Yourself website, and Crayola as their project to do for Mother's Day. So the possibilities are endless. You guys could do a whole wall of these and make them a backdrop, but they're super easy. We'll make sure that we post a link on screen so you guys can see where you can go find the full video tutorial on Crayola.com. All right, I'm gonna go learn how to make an at-home balloon garland with one of my favorite balloon designers, MomsKloset. If you guys are just tuning in, I would love to know where you're watching from. So tell me in the comments, and if you're loving the show, tag a friend or share it to our page. That helps us spread the crafty love. All right, let's go have some fun with balloons. It's so good to have you in studio. How are you?
I'm good.
This is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Oh my God. I'm obsessed. I learned a lot about balloons a few years ago at a balloon conference. I was there just to talk on social media, but I have such respect for balloon artists.
Oh, thank you.
So much cool stuff that you can do with it. And since it's your first time in studio, tell our viewers about MomsKloset and all the amazing things that you do.
Yeah. We're a balloon company here in Atlanta. It's MomsKloset Balloons. And we do a lot of like luxury balloon installations for corporate events, birthday parties, baby showers, celebrities.
Yeah, and some of them are super amazing. You guys have to go to her Instagram page. It's incredible. I'm like blown away by the cool stuff you do with them. So you're going to show us how to do a simple at-home one, right? So maybe you're trying to do something on the fly. All right, so what do we need to make one at home?
Okay, so you need different size balloons. So I have 12-inch. I don't want to go specifically with the sizes, but you just need to make sure they're different sizes.
Like a variety of sizes.
Yeah,
so
like
12 to like 24-inch and some small ones. So a variety of sizes.
So a variety of sizes. You can use a balloon machine, or you can blow them up yourself.
Okay.
Or a little air pump, just like you find in Party City for like $4 or something.
Cool.
And then, of course, you need fishing line. I always use 2 different sizes. So this is a 30-pound fishing line, and this is a 10 pounds.
What is the, like, why do you use 2 different sizes?
So this one I use to actually create the garland.
Okay.
And then this one I actually use to add texture to it. So if you see these little ones,
I
tie the little ones with this one. So, and then I add them after I make the garland.
Okay, cool.
So, and then for sure you need tape because you need to secure it.
Yeah, to the wall.
And we always take tape just in case, depends on the location. And a pair of scissors. And an apron.
And an apron. Got it. Okay. So to get started, what's our first step?
Okay, so to get started, you prepare yourself, of course, and I always put my fishing line here just to make it easier. And then you get your balloons and you blow them up. So I'm going to tell you how to blow them up because people usually blow up one balloon and tie it. So I'm going to show you a little secret.
Okay, let's see it.
So you do this.
Okay, so 2 at the same time.
2 at the same time. You people might struggle, but you just got to practice.
Okay.
And then you tie both of them together.
Wait, what? Hold on, you're blowing my mind right now.
So.
Wait, what? You just like cut the work in half. Okay, that's freaking brilliant. I made one at Christmas at home, and literally, like, my mom and I were like blowing up a bazillion individual balloons and tying them.
I hear that all the time.
That's so smart. Okay, so you do that.
Yes.
All right.
And then when you're doing this, you play with the size. So I'm going to show you another one, and then I'm going to let you do one.
Okay, cool. Also, you want to alternate colors too,
yes,
right?
you do.
Okay.
You do.
All right, so next step.
Do you want to try it?
Oh, yeah, you're going to try it for sure. Okay, I'm going to totally fail at this.
So I'm going to just have you put the balloon here, and I'll press the button for you.
Oh, wait, you were pressing a button at the same time as you were holding them? Oh, yeah, I'm not that coordinated.
So.
Okay. Okay, and now I've got to try and tie them?
Yes. But wait, so I'm going to show you another little secret. You don't want them to look like an egg, so you're just going to take off a little bit of air.
Oh, you want them to look more
round,
circular. Yeah. Okay,
And
all right.
now you can tie it together.
Oh, boy, okay. This is like tying your shoes, Lynn. Tying your shoes, okay. All right, I'm feeling a little confident. Oh, as I whack myself in the face, sorry.
It happens all the time.
Okay. Yes! That's, okay, so once you get the hang of that, that's a lot easier than tying a bazillion individual balloons. And also, like, your finger gets, like, purple by the time you're done, right?
You do. Your fingers get all ashy and your cuticles. You really need to you need to fix your nails afterwards.
Okay, so we've got our groupings, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what's next?
So now I'm going to use my fishing line, and I always put it in my apron because it makes life easier. You don't want the fishing line to be rolling everywhere.
Yeah, that's also another good tip I did not know.
So I'm going to start with a smaller one. So
okay,
let's start with
small
yours.
ones, yeah.
And you're going to get your fishing line, and you are going to tie a knot. So this is to start it. You're going to secure it.
Okay, so double knot.
You can double, triple, however you feel comfortable.
Okay.
Whatever you think. So it's right here.
Yep.
Now you're going to start with this.
Okay.
And you're going to add another size.
Okay, so add another size.
Or the same size. It's up to you.
Okay.
And then you kind of just go around once or twice. No, twice, actually.
Okay, twice.
Twice or 3 times. It's up to you.
Okay.
And you leave it like that, and then you just keep adding.
Wait, what? That's it?
Yes.
Oh, man, I made this way more hard when I was doing this at home than I should have. Okay, so then add in this one.
So we're adding this one, and I'm just going to go around it like this.
Oh, my God, stop. Okay, can we do one more? Look at, this is so easy.
Do the big one.
Okay, big one. Got it. This is so easy. And then you can make it as long as you need it to be.
Yes, as long as you need it to be. And here's the big one. So
oh my gosh, look at how cute that is.
So it's going to start forming, and then you're going to get it longer and longer, and then that's when you come in and you add
in like the smaller guys. So how do you add in the smaller guys?
So the smaller ones is I always use the 10-pound fishing line, and I make a little knot.
So you tie it onto the little small grouping of those guys.
Yes, and I always measure like about
your arm length. Okay,
yes.
good tip.
And so you cut it. At this time when I'm working, I usually use my teeth because it's just faster.
Okay.
But I'm not doing that on the camera.
Okay, got it.
So then you place it where you want, and you wrap it around one balloon, and you kind of wrap it in there and pull it tight.
Yep.
And then it's stuck in there. Do you see it?
Yes. Oh my God, look at how easy. It's already in there, and it's not moving. Oh my God, that's so cool. And then you just clip it.
Yeah.
And then you keep going.
And you keep going. But you don't want to add the little ones till the end.
Till the very end. Okay, so that's like your topping. This is so stinking cute. Okay, remind our viewers, so you travel, right, to do installations as well?
We have gone to North Carolina. We've gone to Florida. So yeah.
Okay, and she's super talented, guys. So worth the travel. So remind our viewers where they can go to find out more about you, follow you for inspiration, because this is amazing.
So we're on Instagram and moms_closet balloons, and in Facebook, MomsKloset.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. This was such a great way to end it. So much fun. All right, if you haven't, drop us a line in the comments and tell us if you love the show or if there's something that you want to see on it. We'd love to hear from you. And if you really liked it, feel free to share it with your friends. You share it to your page or tag a friend. We love to share the crafty love. We'll be back next Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern with another great show. Be kind, guys, and inspire someone today. Bye.
Bye.